Welcome to another episode where we spill the tea on all things Flea. From wild vendor stories to incredible finds, we're bringing you the voices, treasures, and secrets of the flea market world. So grab a seat and let's dive in. This is you, me, and the Flea. Hey Flea fam, welcome to another episode of You, Me, and the Flea. We are joined with Matt today. So hey Matt, thanks for coming back on a very special episode to honor Mother's Day coming up.
Yep. Go mom.
Go moms.
They're out there everywhere.
To the moms we know, to the moms we love. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. So every year we do kind of like a little special on things we can find at the Flea for moms. Specifically this year, I was thinking about kind of like keeping it under a certain budget. Sorry. So we'll do that.
Okay.
But first, want to do a would your mom approve? And this could be like your mom. You have a wife who's a mom. So
I do.
You'll have to.
Parent.
You are a parent.
Okay.
I know. We should have you on the Father's Day one.
Seriously. Let's do it.
I know.
Let's have the moms on the Father's Day. And
Oh yeah,
fathers on
that'll
the
be a good
Mother's
one.
Day.
That'll be a good one. Good perspectives for sure. All right, so we're starting off with a game here. Would your mom approve of these things? These are gifts. These are experiences. We're diving in. Okay, Matt, first one. A giant candle that says mom fuel. Yay or no way?
No way. She would lie and say she likes it because she's my mom, of course. And she would put it off. Or would she ever light a candle in the house? No way.
Really?
No way. She'd think about her children getting burned up in the living room. You know, the candle gets by the drapes catch on fire, the kids are running around.
wow.
Just don't do candles with kids.
True.
I mean,
little kids.
they can light it. Yeah, no.
Okay, so my mom loves candles and she would definitely light a candle. However, it's saying mom fuel on it. She would never understand that.
Like, what is that? Is that like anger?
No, meaning like it'll give you like the fuel, like energy for like the day. So you like essentially like the smell.
So she lights it and she gives herself fuel?
It gives her fuel for the day.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's enough fuel in the world to keep them
There really isn't.
replenished for the whole day. I think they have to like
True.
run on empty fumes for most of the day.
Yeah, you'll need a lot of eucalyptus.
After 1 hour, it's empty fumes.
Okay. What about a $5 flea market perfume that smells like cotton candy? Yay or nay?
I mean, if you want to put it in the garbage and take a picture of it, a $5 perfume for your mom, I don't know. I don't know what that's going to attract.
My mom would like cotton candy, or I'm sorry, she would like perfume, but I think no on the cotton candy scent.
Yeah, I mean,
You have a young wife.
you have to like about mothers, right?
Right.
And the way that they smell.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can go to the flea market and yes, you could spend $5 and get whatever design and flavor that you'd like, but
Yeah.
you know, usually moms have one perfume that they wear. That's it. At least from my perspective.
Very true.
Well, you get mom for Christmas. I'm running low on this perfume. Get the perfume. My mom had
Can't mess around.
She had two perfumes. One was opium,
Oh.
and the other one was Red Door. Besides that,
Wow.
so
Interesting. My mom dabbled in a few. One particularly I remember from like the 90s was Exclamation. Do you remember that one?
exclamation. No,
And it looked
I'm not big on women's perfumes. You know, I don't even know if I gave any as gifts. Remember the Car Noir days?
No.
Her car, little
Oh,
black.
yes.
Back in the 90s.
Yes. The smell does not come to mind, but I definitely remember it. Okay, what if there was a mug that said, world's okayest mom? Do you think your mom would find it funny or offensive?
That's about the most offensive thing if you give to your mom. I mean, how is the sarcasm going to come out of a mug?
Especially because moms put so much pressure on themselves to like be great. So I cannot imagine someone being like, the okayest mom. No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. You don't even joke about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, no, just call it a day. Number one mom. Can't get any better than that. You're the best.
Uh-huh.
No, no sarcasm when it comes. You should be sarcastic with your mom when it is about her givingness and willfulness to bring you to this earth and then take care of you your whole life.
Seriously. Okay, what about a bedazzled keychain with her name on it? So I'm thinking like sequins and like glitter and loud.
Those work. I like
That'll
those.
work? Okay.
Those always work. I mean, keychains are everywhere you go. It's a little reminder.
I feel like moms like bedazzled things too.
Yeah.
They're very, especially my mom. My mom's very, very.
I'm also big on keychains. For players, big on keychains. Not because it's chintzy, not because it's cheap, just because it's very useful. You always have your keys. You always have the gift with you. It doesn't just sit there or go into a cabinet.
But you know what, though? I will say, I feel like over the years, people have like downsized on their keychains. Because remember, like sometimes you would have like old school, like everyone would keep every single keychain they ever had.
Hey, you know what? If it's from your son, you're going to keep it.
Jingling everywhere.
You're going to keep it if your son gives it to you or your daughter.
Hey, I don't have one yet, so I guess
I did it online. I have like 3 or 4 of not dad, but other things.
Oh, okay. Okay, what about a flea market basket with hot sauce, socks, and a loofah?
I don't know any women that like crave hot sauce. That's like a male thing. I've never met any woman who's like,
what? There's
extra hot, extra spicy. I want it as hot as it goes. I want to burn my tongue.
Interesting, because I feel like so many women I see like will have a little thing of like either tahini or like Cholula in their purses now, especially like little packets.
Really?
Yeah.
I
mean, not like extra spicy, but definitely a little bit of spice.
Yeah. I don't want to be like misogynistic here and say that women don't like, hot foods, but
yeah,
I know what you mean. That's something they want to just sit there and snort and sweat. Yeah, they're eating like extra hot food, right?
Yeah,
makeup's running.
No.
Lipstick's wearing off.
I'm talking like 1 or 2 like little, splatters on my hash browns. I think crazy.
I think with Mother's Day, you want to be more gentle with your offerings and your givings. Not anything hard like that. I mean, you don't want to give her like a pack of firecrackers and be like,
okay, like what about this next one? Gifting her secondhand jewelry if it looks expensive. It's like a ring.
Like if it's a lie that it's expensive and she'll believe it, it's not a lie if she'll believe it type of a thing.
Well, no, what if it is real, but it is secondhand? Do you know what I mean? Or like my mom loves costume jewelry, so my mom would like this one. She would like a nice, like, I'm like envisioning like
I don't think I would save that for Mother's Day. I think I would just give that to her as a one-off. Hey, I was thinking about you. Here you go.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, Mother's Day is more, it's all about the presentation. I know that, and I've learned that from my mom too with gifts.
Right.
It's all that women like the presentation just as much as they like the actual gift.
Totally agree. Okay. What about a t-shirt that says Hot Mom Summer? Ooh, would your wife like that? Hot Mom Summer.
I mean,
I've seen ladies wear these nowadays, but I gotta be like that
to wear something that says Hot Mom Summer.
You think?
Kind of. Yeah, don't you think so? Like,
well, Hot Mom Summer was like very trendy last year, and the meaning of it was like, you would go to your games and it's like, oh, Hot Mom Summer. So like,
I mean,
we're going to the games, we're walking around, we're bringing like margaritas and our Yetis, like Hot Mom Summer.
If you're openly acknowledging that your mom is a sex symbol, I think you need a little bit. I don't know if she's doing her job as a parent at that point.
Dang. But no, I think we're more so talking about like women my age. So we're like women in their 30s who like still want to have fun and still be like a hot mom,
I tell my wife that all the time.
See?
That's what she is.
She's a sex symbol.
I tell her that to herself, though, in private.
Oh, in private.
I'm not, like, announcing it to the world.
Ooh, this is a good one, Matt. What about a wind chime shaped like a flamingo's?
Wind chime shaped like a flamingo? Now, that is something you could find at a flea market.
100%.
For sure.
Do we like
Will
it
she
or no?
probably like wind chimes? Yes. Will she probably like flamingos? I don't know if most mothers have a penchant for
but, like,
flamingos.
Well, maybe if it's like the vibe, like if they have like a nice little outdoor bar, and if he's like fits the theme with it, that could be.
I could see it, or like thanks to the pendant, but in the back of my mind, like, what flamingos? I've never even talked to my son or daughter about flamingos my entire life. I mean, unless you're having like conversations about flamingos.
Oh my gosh, I have a really good friend, and she's obsessed with owls, and so her kids every single year will get her anything with an owl.
Perfect.
Owl bracelets, owl, but her entire house is full of owls.
It's like my dad. He's
terrifying.
He's big on these little elephants. They have to have their horn up. I mean, not really big on it, but that's because it's good luck, and he's kind of just went with that. So you throw one of those in there as a gift, and that always works, you know? I mean, it's like your own university. You know, maybe she didn't go to college, so instead she likes owls.
Love that. That's very cool. Okay, so this is a little bit different and more situational. What would your mom approve of you showing up to dinner with visible tattoos? My mom would not.
Sure, you mean, but I wouldn't just show up to dinner. Wouldn't I already have them? Probably.
I know. I was saying if she didn't know eventually.
Just show it off randomly?
Totally. What if she didn't know?
Oof.
My mom would not approve. My mom would it would grow on her, but initially she'd be like, what in the world is that?
I think my mom's attitude would be like, it's not my body. So I don't know. Like,
really?
It's not my mom's body. So
gotcha.
She doesn't
wouldn't care. Okay.
It was a stupid idea, but
totally.
Only to that point.
Would your mom approve you buying her a new phone and setting up 0 of her contacts? Okay, this is funny because my mom would absolutely make me load everything. Her contacts, her photos. How dare I just give her the phone?
My mom would just want the phone.
Really?
She would only want the phone. She wouldn't set up herself. She would only want the phone. Mm-hmm. She wouldn't put anything in it, no contacts in it. She would probably have like a little contact book on the side and just open it up and dial the phone number and hit send or hit call and use the phone.
Very old school. I love that.
They're old school. You know what they used to do when cell phones first came out? They used to call me, turn on the phone, call, and then if I didn't answer, they would turn their phone off. And figured that was the end of the communication. That's how it went.
Like, we're done here.
No,
he didn't answer. We're all here.
They didn't know any different.
True. So, that's hilarious. No, my mom definitely is very into technology, and she wants like all the latest and greatest. However, you have to tee it up for her. So I know she would be so upset. Okay. Would your mom approve of you skipping a card and just sending a voice memo? Oh, God.
I would never know. Because a mother would never tell you how she actually feels about that. I mean, it defeats the purpose, right? If they tell you that they expect some sort of gift.
Yeah, but I still think like, in my opinion, I think
no, I would never do that. You never do that.
No,
that's horrible. No.
Yeah.
That means you forgot.
Altogether.
Cop out. Like,
totally.
I would like to what if they did that to you when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to send you your gift. I forgot to get presents this year.
Sad.
Here's like a note that I wrote you. You know?
Yeah, no.
Can't.
No. I think in last year's Mother's Day episode, we talked about how Mother's Day is the #1 in the nation most dialed day on the phone. Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah, it should. I mean, because you figure like so many people don't live by their moms, but always like give them a jingle. So that's interesting, right? Okay. Would your mom approve of you calling her from the flea market asking what size shirt she wears? My mom absolutely would. She loves the flea.
Calling her,
she'd be like, yeah, whatever.
What size shirt
what
she
size
wears?
Shirt she wears?
Shirt she wears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like,
it's nice, but it piques your interest a little bit. What do you got for me, kind of thing?
Yeah. Okay. I would be curious to hear like what even your wife would think of this one. Would your mom approve of you getting a spa day but forgetting to book it?
Getting a spa day for her, but forgetting to book it?
Yeah, but not booking it.
Of course not.
I wouldn't want to book it myself. Me personally, as a woman.
Oh, you mean me get a spa day, or get her a spa day and have her book it, or me book it for her?
Right. Like, do you think your mom would want you to book it for her, basically?
That's interesting. That's a good one, because you could get the gift card for the amount and just give it to them and have at it.
Exactly.
You know, with like microderm facials, hydrofacials, 14 different kinds of facials, you never know what you're going to get. I mean, why not just book a consultation and then have them go back for Mother's Day for their spa day?
My mom's very basic when it comes to this stuff, so I would just book it for her, because I know if you don't, she won't go. My mom, personally. Yeah. So, anyways. But then, like, me personally, like, I would want to do it around my own time.
I would have her find out exactly what she prefers, and then I would book it for her, because, I mean, think about it. If you're going to, you know, if you're going to book a spa day that includes a pedicure, for example, or a manicure and a massage and a facial, some hot stones, you have your own pedicurist, and I'm sure you have your own manicurist, right? So
100%.
You don't want to just go to some place and sit there and have them, you know,
100%
mess with your system.
100%. But then those people too would know like the days and stuff. So I guess if you did want to take it that extra mile, that would be some extra points for sure. You know? Okay. Would your mom approve of you bringing her to Swap-O-Rama and saying, pick anything under $10?
Yeah. Okay. Big spender.
Just under
Actually, you can get a lot for under $10.
You 100% could. My mom would be like, okay. She would love that.
You can get two dozen roses for $10.
Really?
Yeah, fresh roses.
No way.
Yep.
Okay. Are they there now?
Swap-O-Rama. I mean, certain times they come.
They'll be there this Mother's Day weekend, though. Yeah,
$6 or $7 a dozen. Sometimes they're even less. It just depends on the situation and how much inventory the vendor has, and a lot of different factors.
My mom's been asking for the past like few years, every time, instead of like a bouquet of flowers, she's been asking for like ones in planters so that she can replant them. She didn't do it. She asked us that years ago, so we always kind of get her like a nice.
Yeah, I mean, when you buy somebody flowers, you're pretty much buying them something that's dying. So why not buy them a plant? So a plant really
it makes
water it and replenish it.
I know. Okay. Would your mom approve of you gifting her a handmade coupon book for chores?
Those are the best.
Is this still acceptable in adulthood?
The best. That is the number one best gift out of everything. My wife even said to me, she goes, I don't want anything for Mother's Day. All I want you to do is clean the house.
You're joking.
Yeah, that's what she told me. And she meant it.
Are you going to?
I mean, that's not my area of expertise.
Okay,
but I will do anything that she wishes me to do.
Yeah, you have to, I feel like. And no one really asks that. I want to do anything.
No, it's anything. But the problem with that is I would do that anyway. And now she doesn't have, a true gift that's she deserves.
Yeah. No, I gotcha. Okay. What about you taking her to brunch at a diner instead of like a quote cute spot?
No.
My mom would not care.
No. Again, do they care?
Right, exactly.
Do you know if they care? Because they're going to fake it anyway. Nobody's going to shoot down a gift.
Yeah, for sure.
Or a service.
Have you ever called your wife, mom, whoever, like bro or dude? And them go nuts before?
Dude. I don't do, you can't do that. You can't do a dude. You can't do a bro. You can't do a man. Hey, man. You just can't do that to her. I see that all the time, though. And
I know.
Especially sports. A woman would be interviewing an athlete, and he'll be like, man. She'll say, how'd it go? And go, man, And I'm like, it's not, you don't start it with man. She's not a man.
I actually did that before. I'll catch myself randomly and on accident, I'll call my mom dude. And it is
Really?
her biggest pet peeve. She's
Oh, yeah.
I am not your dude.
No.
That's so pissed.
I know.
And I'm just like, come on, dude. That's what I do. Like, I'll be like, come on, dude. When she'll do something that I'm like, come on, how did you not know? You know, it just comes out.
Can't really live my friends. I could see girls doing that to each other, but a guy calling his wife a dude.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What kind of on the friendship tip?
What if you bought her a gag gift and said, this made me think of you?
I love that.
Oh, gosh.
That's the best.
That could go wrong, though. That could go sour. Literally.
Depends on what it is, you know? I mean, you don't like just be like, put a fake turd on her bed and say Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, well, let's off the cuff go here and maybe think of some things like under $25 or even higher if you think of something. But yeah, if someone was on a budget and they're listening to this, what could you go to the flea market and get your mom or wife for Mother's Day? And truly, let's think about this from like, if times are tough right now for people.
If you had any,
there's so many. I feel like any sort of like, you can buy like a set, like, you know, how like a lounge set, like a 2-piece.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm thinking
pajamas.
More. Well, I'm thinking mother. I'm thinking like her dresser, things like that, her nightstand. So you could walk in there with a figurine, for example.
Okay.
Thousands and thousands of figurines. And you could just walk and find one, a little small one that'll go on the dresser, that'll go on the nightstand.
Okay, that's a good one.
That suits her. And then, of course, you can get a bag to put it in there, a fancy handbag with a, handle, and then you can get some tissue paper. They'll wrap it for you, and you can actually have a great presentation for something. You can get a card at the flea market that would accompany it. Mm-hmm. That's just one idea. And then you could get your flowers there as well. So a dozen roses.
Yeah.
A little small bag, figurine porcelain. You could do sort of crystal. I mean, and you can find new ones. You can find even anything used too.
I was going to say, like, I've seen
wear and tear.
I've seen like precious moments. You know what I mean? Like all those kind of collectibles from back in the day. Like if your mom has something specific that they hunt for, you absolutely could find something like that. There's so many, and like even like so many good like home decor pieces.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Any home decor, like little small, like artificial plants that look genuine.
Yes, little like succulent looking things, or like
you could get a china piece.
That's a good
for her.
Any sort of like ceramic pots, like with that being said.
Tons of things, like cool, really unique, like vases and a lot of it would be very easy to find something in 10-15 minutes. You could have a full get up for her and out the door.
Of course. Bags, like a nice like tote bag if your mom works or travels, or
purses, wallets,
belts,
unique sandals.
The sandals are really good right now. They're starting to come out.
And you can get brooches there.
Brocheries, yes.
Hair bands.
Okay, handmade soaps, but even just any kind of like soap. I've seen. Let's see what else. Necklaces. Oh my gosh, the jewelry, new used costume.
And the deals are, you're talking 15-20% of what you would pay at a jewelry store. At least half price from what you would pay at a jewelry store.
Definitely.
In a mall or even here on Jewelry Row.
Definitely. Mixing bowls, if you want to go the cooking route. There's so many like tumblers or mugs even. Like you can get like a really cool mug or tumbler and probably get like a Starbucks gift card somewhere else. You know what I mean? If you wanted to like stay under a certain price or budget, that would be a good gift idea, I think. What else? Do you see a lot of books? Pajamas, yeah, I mentioned.
A lot of books, a lot of pajamas.
Trying to think what else.
The thing is that you
sunglasses.
Just walk around and look. There's lotions everywhere. There's tons of beauty products as well.
Scarf or wrap. I feel like moms love a good scarf.
Even like a watch. You can find a lot of different types of watches.
Yeah, that's a good one. Vinyls, if your mom's into vinyls of some sort, you can find like some older ones. T-shirts, oh my gosh, there's so many like t-shirts. If your mom likes that, you can literally get every color.
A nice warm soft hoodie to wear around the house.
Socks, oh my gosh, socks.
I mean, you can get specialized clothing. I mean, there's usually 3 or 4 places that you can print on the shirt what you want.
Yep. Picture frames, that's one we didn't bring up. That's a good one too.
A lot of picture frames.
And then you can even
candles everywhere.
Yes. Trying to think. I think we covered quite a bit, but those are the things that I know my mom would like for sure. Anything else? Yeah, any sort of like trinket, honestly. And then obviously like tech, if you need something for like your mom's tech, anything like
really cool cell phone case that you can put on your mom's new phone.
100%. Speaker, if that's her thing. Whatever the vibe is. Okay, I love that. And genuinely, I say like all of those items you can find for under $25.
Under 20 easily. I mean, you could have...
And like for new.
Yeah. You could have $100 worth of items for under 20.
Yeah.
Because at the flea market, you're not paying tax, which is an extra 10% usually. So, the savings add up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else do you have any shout outs you want to do?
Shout out to the mothers out there.
I know.
Come on, we're still here. It's like...
Totally. To all the vendors and visitor mamas out there.
Yeah, remember to thank
them. So hard.
Don't just thank them on Mother's Day. Thank them for...
all the time.
Teaching you how to, if your mom comes to you, and needs help. Yeah. With any kind of technology, it's like... Don't get like frustrated, because you got to remember she taught you how to eat with a fork.
Yeah, that is true.
Back then, she taught you how to eat with a fork, how to eat with a knife.
So true.
Pretty much do everything. So you got to give back a little bit. Don't be impatient. Be there for her.
It's just hard to go back to that. You know what I mean? To be like, wow, this lady literally picked me up from all my practices and did everything I wanted for 18 years. And she's asking me how to change the channel.
I know. You know how much time. You know how much time we spend in my life. You know how much time my wife spends just to get our child to say "mama" or "dad."
Yeah, literally.
I mean, months to try to teach them how to walk.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't take 10, 15 minutes to help her out.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. It's insane. A mom's job is never done, too. I feel like it's ongoing. My mom is still momming.
Yeah.
Right. She's
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. Well, a special shout out to all the moms again. Thank you for all you do, especially the hardworking ones at the Flea that we see that, in addition to being a mom, they're working sometimes 2 jobs at the flea market to make it run. So thank you. Any other final things? Maybe some things never to buy your mom.
We'll see you out there.
Yeah, we'll see you out there.
Yeah, just never to buy your mom like we say. Don't show up with a note. Something homemade is always good too.
Yeah,
that they like that as well.
If you get anything from listening to us for this episode, it's not hard. You can literally just come to a Flea or even a Dollar General if that was your only option. And make something, and you make something meaningful. You know what I mean? Share a few words on how you found it, or again, something that makes you think of someone. It goes a long way, because I think even with some of the examples we were saying, it's well, it depends. You know what I mean? On the presentation, like you were saying.
Yeah, it is. It's all about the presentation.
Yeah, how you wrap it and spin it. Because anytime we ask my mom, oh, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Mother's, whatever? I just want you to be a good kid.
I know. And I mean,
I just want you to be a good person. So it's
think about it too. If you order something on Amazon, maybe, right? Mm-hmm. It's that's okay. You can order it on Amazon, but don't just wrap it up in the cardboard box that it was delivered in and say mine.
No, don't.
Take it out, inspect it. Maybe wrap it in some tissue paper. Maybe put it in a bag with a card on it. With a sticker. Something like that.
If you get a frame from the Flea, put a picture in it.
Put a picture in it, right? Get a tissue paper.
Exactly. That'll go way more further than anything else, I think. All right, y'all. Well, as always, Matt will tell you too, we are open every day this week. It's Thursday now, so you have Friday at Melrose and then Saturday and Sunday, or you can even bring your mom to the flea market on Sunday and have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Go to all three.
Yeah. So as always, we're open every single weekend, inside, outside, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And yeah, any final words here, Matt? Thoughts?
Come, rain, sleet, or snow, we'll be there.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you, speaking of sleet or snow, go back and listen to our weather episode.
You know what? Yeah.
No, but yeah, as you said, we're open. So as always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to our channel. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
So long.